Well, we were writing this screenplay and we knew we were creating a character that was sort of ripe for diagnosis of, and he has this kind of contemporary sickness in spades, this sickness of modern man. So that's a character on the page who's not immediately likable, intentionally. When you cast Dane, you're able to cast somebody that you're going to remain engaged with. You can't stop looking at him. And I think that's very important, that you, for the first part of the movie, that you don't turn away, that you're staying with him. And then as he has doubts and as he's processed in this place, he becomes more empathetic as a character, and we start to like him and to root for him. But that concern at the beginning, it was very important to have Dane, because he has a very singular quality about him. Well, I think that you're entering a dream logic when you enter this place. That when Lockhart is summoned to this place above the clouds in the mountains, the rules of the waking state don't necessarily apply, right? He's entering a dream logic, a nightmare. So, as he gets closer, his computer stops working. His watch stops, his cell phone doesn't work. He's literally going out of bounds and leaving the kind of waking state. So we're entering more of a place where the logic of how we dream applies. And I think the place itself and director Vollmer have been there for a very, very long time. And there's certainly, this place has its past, its dark past. But it's also a place that has observed humankind and watched the Industrial Revolution and your computer and your cell phone and seen the sort of contemporary illness of man and can offer a diagnosis. So he's everything about the place is ancient. Well, I think that we've seen dark events happen in dark places. I think that an insane asylum is for the insane. A health spa, on the other hand, is for healing. It's about tranquility. It's about purification. So to take something that is so nice, and the louder you scream, the nicer it is. The more you get closer to the truth, your purchase on reality slips. But the place itself is always offering a fresh bathrobe and your next treatment and comforting you. I think there's a madness in that juxtaposition, and you get that from a wellness center, and you don't get that contrast if you're in an insane asylum. Well, I think there are two fundamental ways we tell a story. We take an audience and we lead them through a narrative with our hand on your back, and we lead you through a story, or we can put breadcrumbs and let you nibble through the maze. And in this genre, in the horror genre, and you can prey upon your motivation to discover. You can use things that are more enigmatic, and you don't have to have exposition explaining everything. You're dealing with nightmares, and if you get the audience to nibble at things, I think you allow us to access your hard drive. Right? So you're watching Lockhart be a patient in this place, but really you are the patient, and we are conducting our experiments on you with sound and image and story, so that when you leave the theater, maybe there's something that stays with you. Hello, Korea fans. Thank you so much, and I'm a huge. I love Korea, and I can't wait to return. And I think Korean cinema is a fantastic. It's been such a great influence.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.